No, I mean, a lot of advisors out there are just there to try to manage money. What's your lump sum? What's your 401k? Probably one of the only firms out there in this country actively managing the 401k for Honda Associates. We've done over about 40 million in the last year, year and a half, just inside the 401k plan. So that's certainly a niche. The other aspect, there's a lot of misinformation out there from other firms saying you got to be 59 and a half in order to retire. Well, you don't have to be. You can be 55, and age 55, what you can do is, you can basically peel income out at 55 from your 401k penalty free. But I've heard it time and time again from other groups out there. They don't understand it. They're giving the wrong information, and they're telling people, hey, and if I put myself in their shoes, and I'm, they're my advisor, these other groups that are giving misinformation. Well, if I can't take my 401k, what do I do? And these groups are telling them to take the pension, take the pension, take the pension. And some of these other advisors, obviously don't have all the tools in the toolbox. I'm not going to get into specifics on that, but they don't have all the tools in the toolbox. And what ends up happening is they guide them down a path that maybe is not the best option. Now, typically, out of all the people we retire, we're going to have one or two people that are going to take the pension, and that's fine. We're going to help people with that paperwork, okay? But the majority take a lump sum because they're concerned about, hey, I want that money to be mine. Because if you end up taking a pension from a company, something happens to you and your wife, whatever money that lump sum would have been is no longer there. The company gets to keep that. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of people prefer taking a lump sum over taking the pension. But again, there's very few advisors. I had the opportunity to talk at Harvard and NASDAQ, and there's a few other advisors there as well. And I'm talking about what I do, and they didn't even know. So again, even at those levels, speaking at speaking at Harvard and the NASDAQ, you would think that every advisor that was there would understand some of those things, and they didn't know. So again, it's truly a specialty, from that standpoint of really advising people as to what's the right way of going about. Do I take money from my income, from my 401k at 55? Again, yes, you can do that. And I think that's one of the questions I tell people when they sit down with other advisors. If their answer is no, you can't, you're going to pay a penalty, get up. And I've had a couple clients do this. They were in meetings with other, wirehouse guys or whatever. They got up 5 minutes, they're out the door because they were given misinformation.